in the lane and don't shoot it. Pass it to somebody else, then that person drives. You put the defense in rotations, then we'll get any shot we want. Throw it to the post after 5 or 6 passes, a couple of lane touches, get it to the post, split action. There's no plays to that. That's just actions in offense. That's the concepts that I'm trying to teach. And the frustrating thing is it took 25 minutes before we got to it. I want them to get it. We practice it every day. Questions?
Kenny, it looked like L was playing with pretty good pace and good competitiveness. What did you see out of him?
I love L's energy. I love what he was trying to do. I thought at times, I know L can score, right? I need L to facilitate more. Reject the urge of putting the ball in the basket when you get in the lane and give it up. And then watch how it comes back to you somewhere else. That's what I'm trying to get L to do. There's going to be segments in games when we start playing, I'm going to need L to score, right? But for right now, we're trying to teach and build team chemistry. Give it up. I know you're open. I know you got a layup. Don't take it. Pass it. Then that person pass it. Next person drives. That's sort of what, but I'm happy with what he did.
You talk about the lack of defense being glaring. You mean intensity or ball pressure, help defense?
Definitely help defense. I think if you look at how we scored, there was a lot of stuff in the lane. I want us to be able to control the ball, Rick, and I want us to be able to scramble and help each other. 5 guys working together on a string to get stops. I have this saying, in order to win, you have to be desperate defensively. Desperate. If you don't get this stop, we die. That's the mentality I want them to have. Now, that's not going to come right now. I understand that. Hopefully it comes later in the year, but I'm not giving up on it. It's really hard to do.
Kenny, how did you think your freshmen, Kamari Lands and Devin Reed and those guys, reacted to their first, action in the Yum Center in front of a live audience?
I think initially they were nervous. They played fast. Not that they were scared, but sometimes with the lights, it makes you speed up. It makes you play rational. I need them to be calm in who they are, know what we're trying to do, be about the team, let the game come to you, and play with poise. Be quick, but don't hurry. Got that from Denny. But I'm happy with what they did. Devin Reed shot the ball well. Kamari, you can tell he can post. He can score off drives. He can shoot the mid-range, and he can shoot the three. He's a good basketball player who's only going to get better. I'm happy with those guys, but there were some jitters to start the game.
Kenny, with what you saw, was this just kind of what you expected to see today?
Some of the practices have been a lot worse, but I was happy to see the energy, the togetherness that they played with. There were segments, again, where you saw the ball move 4 or 5 times. You saw it go to the post, and you saw somebody cut. That's what we work on every day. That's what I show them film of every single day before practice.
Kenny, what do you vision JJ's potential to be, and where do you think he is after having clearly a really good preseason?
I'm glad you said that. I want JJ to feel good about what his work is. I want JJ to come into this and say, this man is borderline insane. He's pushing me beyond what I think I can do, but he believes in me. I owe it to him and this community and my teammates and this program and this university to give it my all, to see what they see in me. That means from little things, walking on the court with a swag, not walking like he dreads coming on the court. The way he speaks, people evaluate that. They evaluate, do you exude confidence or are you draining a room? I need him to know what a true evaluation is, not just are you shooting the ball. There was a play today where He made the right move. He did the right thing. He set a great ball screen. He dove. They hit him with a pocket pass. The guy opposite man came down, took the big. The pass was to the guard. He threw it to the big, turnover. Immediately, his head went down. Immediately, he didn't sprint back. Immediately, he was defeated. He had a turnover. That's going to happen. Show confidence, exude confidence, even in times of adversity, even when you make mistakes. I'm okay with you making mistakes. I'm okay with you missing shots. JJ, I believe in you. Just do it with confidence. Go 0 for 10 and do it with confidence, and I'll never say a word. That's what I want.
Kenny, you mentioned the other day that Sydney was kind of fighting the conditioning, came out and gave you a double-double. What did you think of his performance in this type of a setting?
I like what he did scoring the ball. I like to see him, when he misses a shot, go back and get it again, the tenacity to go and attack the glass. I want to see him move better. I want to see him move his feet on defense better. I want to see him connected on a ball screen and not separated from the screener so a guard can split. Those are the little things that I need to see from him. But he's an example of every day we practice is draining to him. It's painful. And then when those lights came on, you saw him score the ball time and time and time again. I need that in practice. I need you to practice the way you just played. Imagine those lights are on. Imagine you know you can score on anybody and do it every day with that kind of energy.
Yeah, Mike and Jalen didn't play. Just nagging things, and do you assume when the season starts or the exhibition they'll be available?
I'm hoping so. I think it's nagging things, but I can say this, that we miss them, and I feel like with those two as a part of this, we got a fighting chance. I do feel that way. If we can buy in the defense collectively, with those two on the court, those are two very good basketball players, and Mike James' spirit, guys, his spirit exudes winning. He walks in the room, and it's what I talked about. You can see it when he walks in the room. He's bubbly. He's about his teammates. His energy is positive at all times. Now, when he goes in his room, he's probably crying, I'm ready to be on the court. But when he's not in his room and he's around others, you see that there's a spirit about him that's special.
Kenny, for 7 months when you've talked, it's been about the culture and the fans, and you need them. Can you just speak to what this weekend has been like for you with Friday night, over 9,000, and then today with the crowd that was here?
I mean, it's only in this state can you get people to come and support you like this, only here. For me personally, unbelievable. For these young men, they need them, and they're coming out and supporting them. I just hope that we can keep this going. I hope that regardless of what happens with wins or losses, especially losses, that the support is there, the cheering on is there, the fight from the fans saying, come on, we can do this, clapping, cheering, pushing them to be better. We need that. We need their support. That's what this program has been for years. In order for it to get back to where it belongs, the fans are a major piece to that. And to put it simply, I know what it is. I know how bad we need them. And I'm encouraging as much as I can for fans to come and support us, not just when it's good, but also when it's bad.
Purvis came from New Jersey and was here Friday night. Billy came from Florida and was here today. Do you anticipate that continuing as the season goes on?
I would hope so. I mean, for me, Purvis Ellison is my brother. Billy Thompson is my brother. And to have them both be a part of this program and come back and with open arms the way that they have, and all the guys, I can say this about Louisville Live. There was a moment on that stage when there were guys with tears in their eyes. That's emotional. And it made me just about cry because I know what this program means to them. And to be a part of bringing them back, I mean, I'm just a vessel, and it's bigger than me. It's God. Thank God that I'm here. Thank God that I know what Louisville basketball is, the magnitude of what it brings to people that live in this community, where it started to where it is. We have a building on campus, the Denny Crum Dorm, that's what Louisville basketball is. All our facilities should look like that. That's what Louisville basketball is. We need people to know that. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with what these people have done to come and support us. And I just pray every day that they keep supporting us, wins or losses.
Everybody good? All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. Next time, don't have so many waiting on me.